I'm reading from the poem Apolis. Apolis in ancient Greek meant to be without a city, homeless. The neighborhood I grew up in Athens was a real melting pot, with people coming from all strands of society, different classes and various backgrounds. There used to be this small hotel where people would stop by while in transit, and they would come from such wonderful places as far as the Middle East, Africa, and Eastern Europe. So this was the first time for me where I made my grandchildren friends, and I listened to their stories in broken Greek or in broken English or in all these languages that couldn't make sense at the time. Stories of their own personal journeys, stories of willed movement, but also very often of forced displacement. These first encounters with people in transit or seeking sanctuary in Athens became even more accentuated later in my life when I traced the family history of my great-grandparents and their refugees from Istanbul back to Greece on the turn of the 20th century. This poem I wrote is dedicated to my friends here in Ireland who have shared their own stories of migration, and especially to my friends living in direct provision who shared stories of uprootedness while they're seeking asylum here in Ireland. Apolis. I was told the country I'm looking for does not exist. They insisted I spell its name, I write it down in syllables, and looked at me like I had not two, but three heads. They asked me to find it on the map, on the globe, on Google, because no one had ever heard of it. With a formal complaint, they unanimously accused me. Delusional, fraud, stranger. I was told mine was a futile pilgrimage on the orbit of a bare geography, my world an expired passport, my oyster, untranslatable my origins. Exiled in homecomings, I invent homelands, deported to the Arcadia within me.